The Eva Perry Mock Printz Book Club is a book discussion program for teens in high school modeled after the official American Library Association Printz Committee process for choosing the best book of the year for young people ages 12 to 18. Each year, our teens read and discuss newly published young adult literature meeting Printz Award criteria and choose their own mock Printz winner and honor titles. We have been sponsored by Wake County Public Libraries in Wake County, North Carolina since 2000. A whole generation of teens have participated in our program during its 16-year history. Many of our teens attended the American Library Association annual conferences in 2007 and 2010 and participated in the YA Galley Project in 2008 and 2009. Our club and advisor Valerie Nicholson was the proud recipient of YALSA's MAE Award for Best Literature Program for Teens in 2009. And now we are excited to share our 2016 Mock Printz Award winners and honor books with you.
Welcome one, welcome all, to the aWAKEning! I have some special news today. Today we are joined by guests from the Eva Perry Mock Printz Book Club for teens. I'm very excited for today's guests. They are here to announce the 2016 winners of the Eva Perry Mock Printz Award in the honor books. Alright, bringing us our first book today is The Best Graphic Novel by Jackson and Nimona.
So, this is Nimona, and it's written by Noelle Stevenson and published by Harper Teen, which is an imprint of HarperCollins Publishing. It's about this sweet girl Nimona who really wants to be evil. So she apprenticed herself to Lord Blackheart, and together the two of them have to work together to prove that all heroes aren't what they seem.
Sounds like a very unique book.
Yeah.
Just tell me a little bit more about it.
Well, as the back described, it talks about these heroes and villains in a fight, but as the book progresses, it details them more and fleshes them out to make it a really interesting read.
All right, can't wait to read it myself. Thanks so much for coming.
Yeah.
And next is our Best New Author by Jenna and Krista.
So this is Fig, and it's written by Sarah Elizabeth Schantz, published by Margaret K. McElderly Books. In 1994, Fig looks back on her life and relates her experiences from age 6 to 19 as she desperately tries to save her mother from schizophrenia, while her own mental health and relationships deteriorate.
Yeah, this is a pretty heavy book. It's deeply disturbing. The writing style is just so realistic. Like the description said, you meet Fig at a very young age, and already you can tell she's not quite right. She gets a Barbie doll for her birthday, and instead of playing with it, she brings it to school and massacres it across the shed during recess. And just as the story progresses, you see as she starts to slip, and her relationship with her mom does too, because her mom is just like losing her mind through schizophrenia, and you just get so attached to the character, and it's really sad to see her slowly slipping into patterns of self-harm, but it's written in such a beautiful way, you just really can't put it down.
Gosh, I need to read this.
Yes, you do.
Thank you so much for coming. And now, it is time for 2016 honor books! Bringing us our first book is Emma and Becky.
So we
We have Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda, which is written by Becky Albertalli, published by Balzer and Bray in a print of HarperCollins Publishers. 16-year-old, not so openly gay Simon Spear is blackmailed into playing wingman for his classmate, or else his sexual identity and that of his pen pal will be revealed.
What would you say that you'd remember about this book?
Well, the most memorable thing about this book is the characters. They feel like real people that you could actually meet. They have flaws and feelings, and you just relate with them so much that you feel like this is a story that a friend has told you and not a story that you've read in a book.
All right. Thanks for coming.
Thank you so much for having us.
For our next 2016 honor book is Amy and Jenna.
So this honor book is Mosquitoland, and it's written by David Arnold, published by Viking. When she learns her mother is sick in Ohio, Mim confronts her demons on a 1,000-mile odyssey from the Mississippi that redefines her notions of love, loyalty, and what it means to be sane.
This book was spectacular, honestly. I think it was one of the best books I read this year. One of the things that really stood out to me were how the characters were so descriptive and you just fell in love with them. There were a couple that really spoke out to me, and then you just couldn't help but love these characters. And then as you go through the story and walk through her parts of her life, it just speaks to you and it's really meaningful, and you watch her as she grows through this book. I love it.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing this.
Thanks for having
Thank you.
Now, for a quick message from our sponsors.
What's going on?
Wake County Public Library is having an all-you-can read buffet.
Is it expensive?
No, all that is required is a library.
Isn't that a lot of romance?
I have a sweet tooth.
Hey, you want to try some horror?
No, I'm allergic.
Can you get that one? No, that one. What about that one? Yes, this one.
Dig in.
This is so good. Hey, get your own library card.
Remember the Wake County Public Library's all-you-can-read buffet. It's for voracious readers.
Oh yeah. For our next 2016 Mock Printz honor book is Krista and Jackson.
Alright, we have The Game of Love and Death, written by Martha Brokenbrough, published by Arthur A. Levine Books. In Seattle, in 1937, two 17-year-olds, Henry, who is white, and Flora, who is African American, become the unwitting pawns in a game played by two immortal figures, love and death, where they must choose each other at the end, or one of them will die.
Wow. What makes this book so special?
Well, the first thing that you notice will be the beautiful writing that the author uses. And another thing that makes this story more interesting is the characterization of love and death, who play an actual role in the story instead of just getting it started. And the historical elements in the book are downplayed, where they make the setting more interesting and feel more alive. There's a lot of a jazz theme underneath it, but really the shining examples are the four characters of love, death, Henry, and Flora.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing. For our next 2016 Mock Printz honor book is Jenna and Krista. Begin.
Alright, here we have Fig again for another award, written by Sarah Elizabeth Schantz, published by Margaret K. Elderberry Books.
So this book, what stood out to me was the development of the main character, Fig. And since it starts at a young age, it's interesting to watch her learn about the world and grow. Like she loves her dictionary, and she checks off every single time she finds a new word and like learns the meaning behind it. And it's incredible to watch how her mental processes develop as she gets older.
Yeah, she's so very right. When you meet her, she's very young, and you just see how she starts off with the little things. She promises herself she won't touch the color red all day, and if she does that, that'll make her mom better. And just as she grows older, you see as she slips into more and more patterns of self-harm. And it's, I feel like there's teenagers today who can really relate to this, whether or not they're going through things like mental illness. And so it was just a really real and heartbreaking story.
Wow, getting 2 of our awards, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Finally, our 2016 winner, presented by Selena and Kyla.
Our winner was Challenger Deep, written by Neal Shusterman, illustrated by his son, Brendan Shusterman, published by Harper Teens, an imprint of HarperCollins Publishers. Caden Bosch is on a ship that's headed for the deepest point on Earth, Challenger Deep. But Caden Bosch is also a brilliant high school student whose friends are starting to notice his odd behavior in this captivating novel about mental illness.
Alright, so this book was so original and so different that I feel like anything I say will not do it justice. He does these really subtle swaps from first person to second person that really puts the reader in Caden's shoes. And the art that was produced by the author's schizophrenic son also really add to the story. I think, and the members of this club agree, that this book has done so much for helping us empathize with people who have schizophrenia and other mental diseases.
And so we wanted to say congratulations to Neal and Brendan.
Exciting announcement for everyone today. You get a Wake County Public Library card. You get a Wake County Public Library card.